Good afternoon. Let us pray. God of many names, we gather this day filled with anticipation of a new academic year filled with possibilities. Whether we come to this day beginning a new chapter or continuing our work already begun, help us to be mindful that we are the authors of the stories we will write this year. We ask your guidance and inspiration so that the future we pen into our present days reflects the values of honor, compassion, perseverance, and integrity as we strive to do what is good and just. As we begin this year, fill us with gratitude for the privilege of being in a world where we can pursue our dreams and share our knowledge. May we approach each day with hope and anticipation and close each evening with a grateful heart for all that is ours. Although we call you Yahweh, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit, Source of Life, or God, we know that you are the same source that binds us together as one people called to be about your sacred work of nurturing and protecting all your creation. Keep present in our hearts an ever-growing acceptance, albeit deepening appreciation for diverse thoughts, cultures, and beliefs. Guide us in our growth as true citizens of the world. Divine One, keep us ever mindful that as we strive to continue the legacy of excellence left by our ancestors, we must find the strength and blessed courage to carry forward their challenge that excellence is not measured by achievement, but by the character of our souls and the lives lived with the value of serving all humankind. Bless us in our work and our play this day and all of our days to come. Amen. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Greg Allen, Chair of the Rockford University Board of Trustees. Greg is a 1998 graduate of the then Rockford College, where he earned his bachelor's degree in accounting before becoming a certified public accountant. He has spent nearly 30 years in financial leadership roles with both publicly traded and privately held companies, with extensive experience in mergers and acquisitions. Since joining the Board of Trustees in 2018, Greg has remained deeply committed to the university, building on his earlier service as an adjunct accounting faculty member. Greg and his wife, Lori, a fellow Rockford College alumna, live in Winnebago and are proud parents of 3 children. Their family's continued connection to Rockford University reflects the lasting impact this institution has on generations of students and alumni. Please join me in welcoming the Chair of the Rockford University Board of Trustees, Mr. Greg Allen.
Thank you, Elaine. Good afternoon and welcome. On behalf of the Rockford University Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to welcome you to for the President's opening convocation and the official beginning of the 2026-2027 academic year. Today's ceremony marks more than just the start of classes. It marks the beginning of new opportunities, new challenges, and new experiences. Whether you're joining the Rockford University community for the first time or returning for another year, you are now part of a tradition that has been transforming lives for generations. The Board of Trustees is proud to support a university that is committed to preparing students not only for successful careers, but for lives of purpose, leadership, and service. We know that your education will extend far beyond the classroom. The friendships you build, the organizations you join, the conversations you have, and the experiences you embrace will shape who you become just as much as the courses you take. As you begin this academic year, I encourage you to embrace every opportunity that comes your way. Be curious, challenge yourself academically, get involved on campus, build friendships with people whose experiences may be different than your own, and most importantly, don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Some of the most meaningful moments of your college experience will come from opportunities that you never expected. The education you receive here will prepare you for a successful career, but the experiences you have and the person you become during your time at Rockford University will shape you for a lifetime. Again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you for choosing Rockford University, and we are excited to see all that you will accomplish in the coming year, and we wish you every success. It's now my pleasure to introduce the person whose vision and leadership will continue to guide Rockford University into its next chapter. President Patricia Leinot is deeply committed to our students, our faculty and staff, and the mission that has defined the university for nearly 180 years. She believes in the transformative power of education and in creating opportunities for every student to learn, grow, and thrive. As we begin this new academic year, I know she will challenge us to think about the opportunities before us and inspire us to make the most of the year ahead. Please join me in welcoming President of Rockford University, Dr. Patricia Leinot.
Good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Can you hear me? I want to make sure you can hear me. So, on behalf of this entire university, first thing I want to do, big shout out to the class of 2030. Welcome. Faculty, coaches, staff, administrators, trustees. I'd like to point them out. We have Trustee Marcy Tates with us, Jeff Potter, Keith Akery, and of course, Professor Elaine Sharp. Welcome, everyone. So, true story, a year ago, right here. Yeah, you know where this is going, don't you? So right, in fact, not right here. I didn't even get up to the podium. Chair Marcy Tates introduces me, and the entire place goes black. Every light in this place went out, and I'm telling you, this is just black as pitch when the lights are out in this auditorium. So everybody, we're all kind of like, okay, they're going to go back on in a few seconds, right? And they didn't. We're all kind of chuckling, and then we're trying to, okay, how do we get out? We're talking about, exit strategies, but people are laughing. And I watch, and it's like the students are up there, and they're holding their phones, and there's lights everywhere. It was like being at a concert. And again, it was just one of those crazy, funny moments, and I will bet that last year's freshman class, when they are at their 20-year reunion, they are going to talk about the opening day when the lights went out. So, I know, students, your primary focus for going to college is to secure a good job, a great career, a dependable livelihood. But if all you wanted was a great job, you could have chosen a fully online program, you could have went to a good trade school, big state university. When you come to a small private university like ours, we are a little old-fashioned. We still like those crazy funny moments that happened on opening day last year. We like being with people. We like teaching people. We like coaching people. And we genuinely believe the magic that happens on a campus like this is because of people. And we think it's still a pretty special thing to have a residential, primarily residential, coming-of-age experience like the one you're going to have here at Rockford University. Now, before I write every convocation script, I go back to the previous year and kind of take a look at what's changed, what's a little different, what can I add, and there's usually not a huge difference. This year's a little different, not because last year what I said was incorrect or inaccurate, but I think the world the class of 2030 is entering feels a little different, even from just a year ago. That's probably because this world is changing really, really fast. I worry sometimes that when young people on social media or listening to the news or overhearing parents and adults talking about the ridiculous politics in this country, and they are ridiculous, or the scary economy we're experiencing, I worry that it makes them very anxious about the world that lies ahead. So to all the young people in this room, it's a crazy world, no question, but you are entering an age of extraordinary possibility. But I keep hearing, oh, AI is going to take all the jobs, we're going to have no jobs. Folks, AI is certainly going to disrupt some jobs, but it's also going to give all of us ordinary people some extraordinary capabilities that we would not have otherwise. Things like research, design, translation, analysis. AI is an incredible tool, but it's just a tool. So this idea that the future of work is going to replace all people, I'm not buying it, neither should you. Judgment, communication, creativity, leadership, ethics. These types of things are still human. And these kinds of human things are going to make all of us here far more valuable, not less valuable. And so, by the way, where do you learn things like judgment and communication and creativity and all that good stuff? In college. In places like Rockford University. Also, class of 2030, you have more ways to build a meaningful life than previous generations did. Careers are less linear. You might have several careers. You might start businesses, work globally. You might create an occupation or business that barely exists today. And young people today, you are remarkably capable. You are more comfortable than previous generations with differences. Things like race and gender and age. It's like, what's the deal? It's you accept differences. You are far more comfortable with technology, and you're more comfortable with rapid change. You have every reason to be optimistic about your future, despite all the white noise and craziness out there. Optimism doesn't require you to pretend everything is fine. The world is going through a lot of stuff right now. The world's going to always go through a lot of stuff. But the world isn't finished yet, people. You get to help figure out what comes next. And I think after you have a Rockford University diploma, you're going to go out there and fix all the problems in the world. No pressure. Honestly, I think this is going to be an extraordinary journey for all of you. Welcome to Rockford University. And now, folks, it is my pleasure to introduce the provost of the university, Dr. Davies. Dr. Elizabeth Davies leads our academic mission with thoughtful collaboration, a commitment to excellence, and a steadfast focus on student success. We are fortunate to benefit from her leadership. So now, it's my honor to present Dr. Elizabeth Davies.
So, I want to welcome all of you students as inaugural participants in a new Rockford University tradition. This tradition we're going through right now, which is the President's opening convocation. And the President's opening convocation is a combination of our traditional opening convocation, marking the start of the new academic year, and the orientation opening ceremony that welcomes new students to the beginning of their careers at Rockford University. And you may ask, why combine those two things? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Well, one answer is because in both cases, these beginnings of a new school year and of your college career mark events whose meaning will be chiefly found in their endings, through their successful completion. It's through your completion of your first year at a new school, and even more through the completion of your degree, whether it's going to be in data science or business or kinesiology or performing arts or criminal justice or any one of the many majors we offer. It's through completion of that degree in this year that you'll come to understand what it is that you are doing sitting in this auditorium right now. It's a very weird kind of thing that gains its meaning retrospectively. In other words, by looking backwards. But that's what this experience is. You have to finish this experience to know who you were and what you were doing here to begin with. Right now, you may think you're in a room full of strangers, and 4 years from now, you will remember it as, and there I was, sitting next to the person who became my best friend, or my first awful relationship, or my co-star in the musical. It's the philosopher Soren Kierkegaard who famously said, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards." In other words, when you choose to get up and go to class, even though you'd rather sleep in, when you gather up all your courage to go to office hours to ask a faculty member a question, you're doing something, the meaning of which will only become clear after the fact. Actions have unanticipated consequences. And yet you still have to get up and go to class when you'd rather stay in bed, even though you don't know why you're doing it, and you can't know until after the fact. That's why I'm inviting you, right here and now, to leave a signpost for the later you. The you who may not want to get up out of bed, or may wonder why complete the degree, or may think, what's the point of reaching out for help? I can figure it out by myself. I want you to think of your rescue word, the one word you're going to say to yourself in your head or out loud to remind yourself, I have to do this to see what comes next. I have to complete this to find out what it means. I have to stick with it. And I'm going to give you a minute to think of your word. Maybe you even want to write it down on a piece of paper, on your phone, but you want to make sure you remember that word, because I want you to be able to say it to yourself as you walk across the graduation stage 4 years from now. So I'm going to give you a minute. Think of your words, everybody. Okay, everybody got your word now? Yeah? Okay, that's great. I hope you each have a wonderful start to the school year, and that it's the first step on a journey that grows in meaning as it progresses, okay? So now I'm going to introduce Dr. Randy Warden, whom you guys already know, I think, but who is our Senior Vice President for Student Life and Operations. Dr. Warden's work ensures that every student's experience at Rockford University is grounded in support, engagement, and community. His leadership shapes the environment in which our students learn, grow, and thrive. Dr. Warden.
I love that rescue word idea. I hope you took that to heart. I was sitting there thinking of my rescue word. My rescue word is going to be yes. And that's a simple one, but I just love that idea for us. Thank you, Dr. Hayes. I'm going to share two very, very, very brief things, and then I'm going to walk you through how we go about the first part of your stage ceremonies here at Rockford University. Today, you're going to walk across this stage, and you're going to sign a book, and I'm going to explain a little bit about that. And that's the first time you'll walk across the stage here at Rockford University. 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're going to walk across that stage again, and you're going to receive that Rockford University diploma. And those will be kind of the bookend experiences that you have here at Rockford University. We want you to walk across this stage with anticipation on your first day, and we want you to walk across the stage on your last day at Rockford University with enthusiasm and excitement for what's to come next in your life. And so, just a little reason as to why we're doing what we're doing here today. The two things I wanted to share with you, first for students, I want to encourage you as much as I can towards excellence. One of the things that we're committed to here at Rockford University is helping you discover what it is you could be truly excellent at. And the reason for that is when we know that we're excellent at something, it's meaningful to us, it's significant, it brings purpose to our lives. It's something that we just fully embrace and we feel really strongly and good about. And so our hope and aspiration for each one of you sitting here today is that while you're here at Rockford University, you will continue to refine and understand what it is that you could be really excellent at. One of my favorite authors is a gentleman named Malcolm Gladwell, and he talks about how it takes really 10,000 hours to become excellent at something. And it's like, holy cow, that's a giant number. You know, I don't know that I've ever spent 10,000 hours at something. But in his research, as he was interviewing people, and he's interviewing kind of the best of the best and trying to discover, you know, how it was that they arrived at being as successful as they were, that 10,000 hours thing just became more and more clear that that's really what it took. Now that can feel a little daunting at the outset, but it doesn't have to, because here's a little bit of math that'll help you. If you're sitting here today as an 18-year-old college student, you're going to spend roughly 1,300 hours this year alone becoming a learner. You're going to spend roughly, I did the math, it's like 1,350 hours if you're taking 15 units each semester. That will equate out to a little over 1,300 hours that you'll spend on academic pursuits. Somewhere in there, you're going to find what you could be excellent at. Then you multiply that over your 4 years of being with us here at Rockford University, and before you know it, you've accumulated a little over 4,600 hours towards excellence. You're almost halfway there. Now, that's not to say that you're not going to add to those hours, and it's not to say that you're going to, continue to refine your skills, talents, and abilities post-graduation, but it's a signifier that this time matters. And take advantage of this time. Last part I want to say to students, and then I'm going to ask for our ushers to kind of get into position. Actually, let's have our ushers kind of get into position right now, if they would, for me, because this part's going to go quickly as I talk about it. So our ushers who are going to help with our procession, can you guys move into your spots for me? Students, what I'm going to ask you to do, and it's very similar to what Dr. Davies asked you to do about the rescue word. Add this to what we're asking you. I want you to think about things that 25-year-old you would be so incredibly thankful and grateful that 18, 19-year-old you did these things. So take a second. That's, you got to think through that little bit of math right there. What are some of the things that 25-year-old you would be so incredibly thankful for and grateful for if you were to do them now at 18 and 19? Because if you do those things, 25-year-old you will be like, man, 18-year-old me had it together. 18-year-old me knew what they were doing. Good job, 18-year-old me. That's what we want for you. On that path to excellence, think about what is 25-year-old you really going to benefit from that you can do right now here today. And all through orientation and all through your first week of school, we're going to help you fill in that blank. But it's because we want 25-year-old you to be grateful for what 18-year-old you decided to do. Now, in just a second, we're going to have a student start walking to our processional to come across the stage here. And while they're walking, I have a couple comments I want to give parents that I'm going to talk to you just real briefly while the students are actually walking. So students, you can stand up. Ushers, stand up for me if you would, please. Students, you're going to follow the ushers. They're going to lead you up those stairs, across the back, and back down here over the front. And you're going to sign in our book over here. And the signing of the book signifies three things. It signifies the beginning of your time here at Rockford University. It signifies your commitment to be a quality learner. And it signifies your commitment to be a great community builder. So those three things are signified by your signing in our book over here on the right-hand side of the stage. Your commitment to be here at Rockford University, your desire to be a great learner while you're here, and your commitment to be a quality community member in all your interactions here at Rockford University. So while our students are walking, there's something I want to say to our parents. Parents, we're so grateful that you are a part of this and that you are entrusting us with your sons and daughters. We're so grateful for that, and that's a sacred bit of entrustment that we take very seriously. We really feel like we are partners in these next 4 or 5 years with your sons and daughters, leading them towards success. Those cards that we passed out earlier with all those phone numbers on them, please keep those handy. We want to be available to any questions or concerns that you might have. We want to have an open dialogue with you. We want to be able to communicate with you in important ways. Sometimes you will be able to tell us things that we can't necessarily respond to because of regulations that the government has for us, but we will always want to know what you know about your sons and daughters, and we will always want to work towards their success. Thank you so much for bringing them to campus today and being a part of these next 4 years, parents and guardians. We're super grateful for you, and we can't wait to spend these next 4 or 5 years with your sons and daughters on this journey towards excellence. Thank you all very much.
Yatsiri, Samantha, Miranda, Nancy, Anna, I'd be glad to read your last name if you want to add your last name to your card at the moment, okay? Just grab a pen and add it in. T. Riley Pilcher. Miley McCarthy. Joaquin Gahan. Matthew Ayala. Isaac Chavez. Alex Durham. Everett Montai. Vince Cosentino. Annie Kane Albright. Jeremiah Johnson. Hayden Boggs. Pablo Valenzuela. Royal Whitmore. Abigail Dillard. Jordan Uruche. Quentin Mills. Vivian Woodside. Maria Cicelli. Ro Brown. Ace Cox. Sky Stovall. Sylvia Knox. Autumn Smith. Ashley Dunn. Cameron Drake. Briley Doser. Jesse Lane. Maddie DeColotier. Maddox Lee. Talal Razik. Nathan Herosevich. Madeline Ramirez. Tayana Barton. Madison Smith. Heather Rodriguez. Trinity McKenzie. Brindley Houston. Allison Smith. Kamuri Moore. Darrell Scott. Will Montina. Kyle Correo. Frederick Tapia. Dominic Di Silvestro. Landon Salgado. Dakota Domain. Timothy Cash Newman. Kay Lee Kuros. Alejandro Pina. Callan McLeod. Christina Green. Miley Law. Olivia Walton. Christina Rios. Maria Williams. Vincent Jones. Zachariah Edwards. Aiden Moran. Shylin Stewart. Eric Garcia. Urtis Booth. Nikaya Gariti. Justina Blaget. Ella Escobedo. Brenda Villet. Jesus Santana. Jay Shaw. Priscilla Sanchez. Yadeda Barrientos. Kristen Schoen-Siegel. Abby Aguilera. Briggs Edwards Plum. David Chu. Naul Diaz. Gabe Underhill. Janice Ellis. Izzy Wick. Maya Clark. Autumn Higgins. Kelly Miller. Josiah Johnson. Lily Dewey. Fernando Cruz. Thomas Pollock. Kenneth Williams. Linnea Hall. Carolyn Cordley. Tyler Hughes. Brooke Lindsay. Serena Cox. Liliana Diaz. Brennan Littlejohn. Cornmayer. Landry Godley. Diana Arejo. Tyler Piotrowski. Jordan Matashek. Adam Skibinski. John Tarian Leach. Ayo Oludi. Anna Maldonado. Nihali Vasquez Justinianu. Noah Beck. Mila Tron. Mason Bertamar. Jimena Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez. Sophia Souza. Maria Surrey. Jared Tersep. Maya Rocha. Grady Wilmus. Jimmy Petlos. Natalie Feets. Trayden Humphrey. Mercedes Mullins. Anaya Derek. Jahari Reel. Reese Bayaku. Ella Benter. Alyssa Quinlan. Isaiah Hernandez. Julia Miller. Victor Garcia. Zachary Easton. Philip Winters. Arissa Yamamoto. Chen Tang. Harry Liu. Maggie Tiang. Michael Tu. Demur Dang. Yang. Winnie Wu. Amina Omari. Anita Cox.
Well, thank you, folks, very much. Melina Campos, are you here? Can I ask you to go on over there, please, for a moment? Thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That was fun meeting all of these incredible young people here today. So, one-on-one, which is always nice here. I do not have the right book. Hang on. So we have a tradition here at Rockford University, and it goes way before I ever came here. And it is the ringing of the bell. And we ring this bell twice in your time here. One, when you first come at Convocation, and then we'll be ringing this again when you walk across the graduation stage. The significance of the bell is Anna Peck-Sill, the first principal / president of this institution. It was a seminary at that time. She would go up and down the halls and she would ring this bell, I think at breakfast and at dinner time. So we're going to ring this bell. This makes me a little nervous. I've been here 4 years. I think I need to find out, was Anna a big woman? Was she? Maybe if she was ringing this thing twice, this is really heavy. Folks, embrace this privilege and the responsibility that it carries. Thank you for joining us today and being here. May this year be one of deep discovery, courageous growth, meaningful engagement, and again, welcome. Now, one of our favorite professors, he's just the most popular guy, Professor Tim Adams. And then after that, we'll wait just a bit until the platform party leaves, and then we'll all exit. Thank you, everyone.
I'm going to ask you to stand with me as we sing our school song. You will learn it. Our strong bond shall ne'er be broken, formed at dear our youth. Take